Make sure you check your camera settings every day. This is Q&A Wednesday. It is Wednesday. It's a beautiful sunny day out today in Britain. It's 15 degrees, which is 15 Celsius, which is like 62 Fahrenheit in old money, which is like roasting. After it being so cold, it feels really, really warm. So it's great. After doing the time video the other day, I started to think, well, you know, it's probably Tuesday in Australia, it's Thursday in America, or the other way around, it's Thursday in Australia and Tuesday in America. And this is the internet, this is the web, so it really is like kind of redundant to say this is Wednesday, because it's not elsewhere in the world, or when people see this. So I'm changing the name, big dramatic music. I'm changing the name of this Wednesday Q&A to the weekly Q&A. Makes more sense. Once a week I'll answer your questions, give a couple of shout outs to YouTubers that are being very interesting or helpful, and that's what I'm going to do. But first I've got to go to meet an old work friend of mine in St Ives. I'll take you with me. I'll show you, well, you know St Ives by now, but I'll take you with me and you can meet Claire. She runs an art gallery now. It's a beautiful sunny day today. Spring has truly sprung. Here we are back in St Ives. Loads of little coffee shops and whatnot here. Street music. This is St Ives Bridge. We drove over yesterday.
How are you?
Lovely to see you too. This is Claire. Hi.
Hello.
Hello, that's Claire.
Are you vlogging?
I'm always vlogging.
You're always vlogging.
There's a little cafe here. That bridge over there, on the left hand side, you can see it's a different shaped arch. It's a different shaped arch because Oliver Cromwell blew it up to protect the town during the Civil War. Golden, you say?
Golden,
The
yes.
four stages of a love affair.
Yes. Images from
The day you came was golden.
Yeah. There you go.
What? Like the first sun to the last moon, a droplet of space into my busy world. Cute. This is what Claire does, poetry and art. That's what she does.
I do, and I love
I'll give you a link to the website and you can go and have a look. She does wonderful little poems, little minimalistic poems, but they're great. Pithy, I think is the word.
Well, we try.
Pithy and to the point. A bit like haikus, but in English. I don't necessarily.
This is where I find the longest poem in history.
And there's the longest minimalist poem in history.
Right. But look at this beautiful collaborator on this book, Manolo Laredo, and this is in the centre of Paris, and it's just so beautiful, the colours.
Let me get a freaking parking ticket. Okay.
Alright.
Claire, lovely to see you.
Lovely to see you.
Catch you next time.
Yeah, take care.
Bye now.
Bye bye.
There's another one of those pointy churches, look. They're all over the place. And it's not the same one in St Ives, because look, there's another one over here. They're all over the place. She's an artist. She does poetry and produces books, that kind of thing, as you saw. Today's Q&A. First question, more an observation rather than the question. Vicky Warner asks, Michael, has anyone mentioned to you that your steering wheel is on the right, which is actually the wrong side? Just saying. Well, she's got a point, but let me explain the whole left-right thing. As far as I understand it, we have our steering wheel on the right-hand side of the car because it goes back to when we used to be running around on horses with lances, you know, in the knights of old days, and for jousting. That's what I believe. I could be wrong, but that's what I understand. For some reason, it's in my head somewhere. That's the reason we drive on the left, so that we could have our lance, because we weren't driving cars, were we? We was riding horses. So you'd be going along and you could hold your lance in your right hand and do whatever you had to do. Sounds like a stupid idea, doesn't it? What about all those left-handed people? Interesting observation, Vicky. I have no clue why we drive on the right side of the road, which is actually the left, and you drive on the left side of the road, which is actually the right. Someone figured that stuff out years ago. I have no clue. But interesting observation. I'm sure someone will come up with an answer. Someone out in the community has got the answer to this particular conundrum. I haven't. But thanks for the observation. Paul W. and Craig mentioned about the 4K file sizes being so huge, and they are. And I had a bit of concern about it, thinking it's going to take forever to upload these things, because I tried it a couple of weeks ago and it was really slow. But I think it's just to do with your broadband speed. Now I've got a 10 megabits per second apparently broadband connection, and never works at 10. It's been up to about 5 or 6 megabits per second. I uploaded the 4K video a couple of days ago and it uploaded pretty fast. Hang on. An aeroplane. You can't get rid of the noise off these videos. There's always something going on. I'm in the middle of nowhere. I've got a slow uplink to upload stuff. But the daffodil one that I uploaded 2 days ago uploaded in no time flat. I was really quite surprised at how fast it uploaded. So I haven't got a very fast upload speeder at all. And these 4K videos are like in the gigabyte range. So yeah, I was pleasantly surprised to find it actually uploaded pretty fast. So that answers that question. If you've got a decent upload speed, decent broadband, it will be even faster. I mean, I've got a very poor upload speed in comparison to most people in cities. I'm in a rural area of Britain, which is very poorly served with broadband, and yeah, it's still uploaded pretty quick. Next question. Angelia Phillips asks, okay, now you've got the 4K camera, where's the mountain bike? Well, the mountain bike is in the shed, and now the weather's broken. I'll leave it a few days until the trails dry out from being all muddy, and I will take the mountain bike out of the shed and I will go for a ride with the 4K action cam. So watch this space. So now I want to do a shout out to a few people who have been very supportive, very helpful, and I think you should look up yourselves. Anthony Gordino. Anthony did a load of video tutorials on YouTube about using the free open source software Audacity to fix your audio, and boy did I need that tutorial, and it was very helpful. I'll put Anthony's link in the description below, but check him out. He's got some great tutorials there. If you're wanting to get into making YouTube videos, you really need to think about the sound quality. So yeah, Anthony's a great guy. Another person I want to give a shout out to is a very loyal supporter, a very strong supporter of me, and he's always commenting and leaving interesting and uplifting comments. That's Jay Klepax, and he's a great guitarist. I wish he would do more music on his channel, but I just want to give a shout out to Jay. He's a great guy. I'd like to welcome Alicia J. Phillips to the community. She just subscribed a couple of days ago. I think she's Angelia's relation, or maybe daughter. But welcome Alicia, and look forward to seeing your videos. And your horse Fire looks fantastic. I was wondering if you still ride the horse. Do you go out for trials? I know that Angelia said that she may go doing some trials when the trials get a bit drier. It's a bit like here, I suppose, a bit damp and muddy. But do you still ride the horses? That was my question to you. Anyway, I'll put links to those people that I gave a shout out to in the description below, and you should check them out. There was one last question from Vicky Warner, and she said, have you got a helmet for your mountain bike? Yes, I have got a helmet. Will it fit on this dome? I don't know. I don't want to mess my hair up. But yeah, I've got a helmet, and I'll get it out and show you. I've got a question for you. If you're using Windows, Angelia said that she's got a 4K action camera, and I was wondering what software she uses to edit with. Because I discovered, as you probably know, that you can edit 4K video in Windows Movie Maker. It'll only go up to 2.7K, but it's still, very high definition. If you would like me to show you how to do that, just leave a comment and I'll include it in one of the videos. It's not a full tutorial, it's just like literally a settings thing. It takes maybe a minute to explain what it is. I'll just say, well look, these are the settings. If you want to save your videos in 2.7K,